Today was rather uneventful. I stand corrected. Come in, traveler, come in. I'm afraid you're my last patron for the night. Not many people out wandering the streets at this hour. What are you doing up and about at this time? It's dangerous, you know. You look hungry. Would you like some stew? It's been brewing all day. It's rather tasty. Come, have a seat. I'll have a bowl with you myself. Yes, made with venison, homemade. Everything I collected myself. Well, aside from some of the herbs. Yeah, those were brought to me by a friend. She had some extra, and she was going to be out of town, so she figured I could use some. You've visited before, haven't you? I've seen you sat in the back, but you've never ordered anything. Or spoke, for that matter. Is there a reason? Perhaps it's out of place for me to ask. Shy. Well, from your armor and your traveling equipment, I'd say you're rather good at what you do. Slaying monsters and protecting the kingdom, I imagine. Or are you an outlaw on the run? You needn't worry. This is a safe place for all travelers, of every walk. Well, the kingdom disagrees, of course. Lucky for them, I'm really good at keeping secrets. But I believe no one should go without a warm meal and a soft smile. I look tired. I am. But no rest for the weary, I suppose. I just have a job. I don't rest until I feel the need, and I feel like I'm still needed for something, and sleep isn't one of them. Here, your bowl of stew. It's hot, so watch your tongue. And the drink's on me. Stew as well. My door is always open to you, traveler. Outlaw, whatever you may be, you have a safe place here. I mean that. That's why so many people visit this place. Many during the day, but every once in a while, weary souls come to visit. I suppose you could call it my purpose, my will, my reason for existing, whatever it may be. I do what I can to help. And I'm not out slaying monsters, but someone has to take care of the brave souls who are willing to do that. I suppose that's me. I suppose that's the job the king bestowed upon me. Ah, no, not the king of the kingdom, but, well, the king of kings. Have you heard of him? Many are afraid to talk about him. Many are afraid. But I believe we all have a part of ourselves that truly believe there is someone greater than the king or queen, a higher being. Something must have created this world, and that's the king that I serve. But I don't want to take the stage. Is there anything else I can get you? A room free of charge. You look like you could use a good rest. Ah, conversation. Well, all of my glasses have been shined and everything has been cleaned, so I'm free to talk. You know, the world is a scary place. And oftentimes we go through things that we cannot control. What we can do is find the people who make us feel safe and strong and cared about, and spend our time with them while we figure things out. And I think that's what you need. You're welcome to spend as long as you would like here. Too trusting. Well, believe it or not, that's not the first, and I'm certain it's not the last time I'm going to be told that. And perhaps you're right. But people don't trust enough anymore. I'm just trying to change that. Now, your stew should be cool enough. Feel free to eat. Would you mind if I joined you? I haven't had supper myself. Sometimes, sharing a meal is all you need. The company. It can be reassuring, refreshing, even. You have a lot of scars. May I ask about them? I recognize that one. A bugbear, yes? Ah, my brother suffered the same scar. Almost the same place, but it was on his other arm. Oh, no, he's long since passed. He he passed at a very young age from an unknown sickness. I've come to peace with it, but he did save me and my family from a bugbear once. When we were traveling to the city, he was very brave. Were you protecting someone from a bugbear when this happened? Well, then you're very brave as well. I certainly couldn't fight a bugbear. A bear? Perhaps I could stand a chance. A bug? Oh, I conquer all sorts of insects. But a bugbear is a different story. One I'm glad you're alive to tell the tale of. You're special. You're different than any of the other patrons here. I mean that. You are. There are some people who feel like what I do is putting me in danger. I'm sure you have people that think that about your career. But danger is what opens up an opportunity for bravery and heroism. And you are a hero of your own story. We all are. You've saved people, destroyed monsters, and gotten stronger. Over the years, I've noticed you venturing into here, and, well, I've seen you grow. Subtle amounts, but it's still growth. Farmers never complain when it takes an extra day or two for their crops to sprout up. So why should you complain when it takes an extra day for you to feel stronger? Ah, you're too hard on yourself. Well, I don't think those things about you. That is true. I don't know you the same way you do. But I don't know you the same way that you do. I know you in a different light. I see you in a different way. My point is, traveler, whoever you may be, we are our own worst enemies. And sometimes it takes a friend to help us see that we really are not a bad guy. Perhaps you know the story of the two sisters, often referred to as the two maidens or herders. Same story, but there was one sister who was small since birth, short, weaker. She often got very sick. And the older sister was stronger, taller, and resilient. And one day, the younger sister, who was ill in bed, was sleeping when the older sister came in to wake her and bring her some stew. The sick sister was crying because she felt weak and unimportant, and as if she wasn't benefiting the family, as if she wasn't strong enough and didn't deserve to be alive. And she didn't believe a word anyone said until the older sister came in to speak with her. The older sister told the younger one that she is the strongest person she's ever known, because the younger sister has been fighting all of her battles alone, and her strength come within rather than physical strength. And that was far stronger than anything the older sister could have ever imagined being. Only when we are described by someone of the outside can we really see ourselves. And you, my friend, are very strong. I'm sure you've learned many life lessons, gone on many adventures. And you're right. I will never truly know what you're like. I'll never know what you've been through, the way your mind works, but you will also never see your growth the way that everyone else does. Whether or not we believe it to be true, I find it easier to just accept it. If you're fighting everything and everyone, you are going to grow so tired. So, take this warm meal and this free drink. There's a room upstairs ready for you when you'd like to sleep. I'll have fresh food and bread down here for you in the morning. If you wish to stay up and talk, then we may. But if you wish to be left alone, I will leave you. The door is unlocked, and there is no key. No one will be coming up to disturb you until you leave. I've given you my advice, my piece of wisdom. Now it is up to you to decide what to do with it. Enjoy, traveler.